Hey there, thanks for listening and welcome to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you're looking to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact, all while staying true to who you are and the people you serve, this is the show for you. I'm Jennifer Tamborski, digital marketing strategist, fractional CMO, and founder of Virtual Marketing Experts. My team and I work with 6- and 7-figure coaches, consultants, and online entrepreneurs who are tired of playing the guru game of one-size-fits-all marketing. They're ready to create a business and marketing strategy that actually builds relationships with their ideal clients, creates massive shifts in their business, and rapidly increases their revenue. As your marketing matchmaker, I'm going to help you find the perfect marketing match for you. This show will teach you how to reach your ideal client, connect with your audience, build that perfect relationship, and generate more revenue. All through a process I like to call dating your ideal client. Now let's go have some fun. Hey there, welcome back to Marketing Matchmaker. It has been such an incredible year for me and my business this past year. And while I can't say that there haven't been ups and downs, because I think like every business owner, that happens, there's been a lot of growth and learning and changes in my business, which I am loving. And one of the things I know for me and my business is that strategically planning out my quarters has significantly helped us to grow our business and, more importantly, to help our clients grow their business. So when we're able to sit down and really plan out a strategic marketing plan for the next quarter, we are able to make sure that we hit those goals in both our business and our clients' businesses. Which is why I am taking the month of August to really dive deep into fourth quarter planning and how to really successfully create a marketing plan that's going to help you hit those year-end goals and create massive momentum in your business. So the fourth quarter is really when I see a lot of business owners ramping up their marketing. It's really in the hopes of generating more leads and sales before the end of the year, which I totally understand. And when it's done well and effectively, it's incredibly profitable. However, when we wait too long and do it at the last minute, it may not be as effective as we want it to be. Which is why starting now to really plan out your fourth quarter marketing strategy will significantly help you in the success of your marketing efforts over the fourth quarter. Because let's be honest, at that time of year, there are so many things going on in our lives, and the last thing we really want to think about is additional marketing efforts. So as we head into this last year and the end of the year, or actually as we look into the end of the year, it's important to start thinking about how you can create and maintain the momentum of your business and keep it moving forward. One way that we can do this is content marketing and planning your content marketing strategy. It is so much fun to think about your content marketing strategy in the aspect of the fourth quarter. Because let's be honest, there are a ton of holidays that we get to revolve around, whether that's Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever holidays you celebrate. There may be some, I'm sure there are some that I'm missing. And when we look at our content and our marketing strategy from that perspective, we can create some really fun and cool things to really help grow our audience, which is the whole point, right? Growing our audience, increasing our lead generation, creating sales, creating momentum, not only to finish out this year strong, but to move into the next year in a way that's going to also keep our momentum going. And let's be honest, if we start planning now, we're better able to free up time in November and December when we really want to be out with our friends and family celebrating those holidays. I mean, I take off at least a week or two during that season in general, just so that I can spend that time. And I don't really want to think about my business when I do that. So if I can plan out my content now and create that content calendar and those pieces, those assets ahead of time, it means when it comes to that time frame, I'm not behind the 8 ball. And that marketing overwhelm and that marketing frustration of having to do one more thing in your business when you're really wanting to go out and hang out with your friends or family, well, it alleviates. So, a few tips for creating a successful content calendar. First, start with your overall marketing goals in mind. What do you want to achieve with your content marketing? Keep those goals as top of mind when it comes to planning out your content. When you think about your content in that way of what it is, what are my goals for the marketing in general, it helps us to create a better plan and a better content in general that our audience will be able to connect with and consume and move forward in our marketing efforts. Be realistic about what you can accomplish. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew. It's better to create a few really high quality pieces than a ton of low quality content. Think about that, really. If you can create just one piece that is really high quality that you can then break down into smaller chunks that you're sharing and repurpose that content, you're much better able to create connections with your audience, which is what all marketing is all about, right? Creating those relationships and providing value to our audience so that they want to buy from us, so that they see us as the expert and are ready to step into that. Plan out different types of content. We've had this discussion before. You really want to be aware of how your audience consumes content and being able to touch them in every way that they consume content is super valuable when it comes to your business and your audience. So if you know that your audience is full of readers, make sure that you're creating lots of blog posts. However, if your audience is full of watchers, make sure you have a lot of video content. And quite honestly, I'm going to tell you this right now, make sure you have a lot of video content no matter what you think your audience consumes, because 90% of the population consumes video. If you know that your audience loves podcasts, plan on doing those. Make sure that the types of contents that you create are focused towards your audience, and more importantly, that you're able to repurpose them in multiple ways. The biggest tip I can really give you is to schedule your content in advance. This will help you really stay on track and ensure that your content is published in a timely manner. Facebook, LinkedIn, there are a lot of platforms out there in social media land, and there are a lot of apps out there that allow you to schedule your content well in advance. When it comes to the fourth quarter, it takes a lot off your shoulders if you don't have to remember to post at 9 o'clock on Tuesday every week. Creating a system that allows you to schedule ahead and create those posts, and even your blog posts can be scheduled on your website well in advance. So can your YouTube channel, and so can your podcast, and so on. That will create a whole lot of relief when it comes to creating your content, because you can create it all in 1 week and then schedule it all out for the rest of the month, and then you're not feeling overwhelmed by trying to do it all. Some of the things that you want to make sure that you are creating are promotional-ish items. So making sure that you're creating content that's going to promote the product, service, or solution that you're selling. So if you know you have a big launch coming up, make sure that you have enough marketing material ahead of time in order to fulfill that interaction with your audience. Do some holiday themed topics. It's really fun and also connects with an audience because almost everybody can relate to that holiday. So if you can take your product, service, or solution and turn it so that you're able to connect it to the holiday season. What are you thankful for? How can your product, service, or solution help people be more thankful or enjoy or be appreciative of life, or, how to keep them from being scared to do something around Halloween? There are lots of ways to make that marketing material fun and creative, especially in the fourth quarter. Make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you prep your website and your social media for the holidays. So if you are planning on doing Small Business Saturday or Black Friday or Cyber Monday or anything revolving around those things, plan really far ahead to have everything set up so that it's all working and tested and works effectively, and all you do is send out an email or post something on social media the day you start. It will make your life a whole lot easier in general. Really focusing on creating your content in a way that's strategic, that revolves around the end of the year, and that really supports the goals you want to hit is going to make your life so much easier when it comes to creating momentum for your business in the fourth quarter. Next week, we are diving into Black Friday. And here's a super secret thing that you may or may not know. This next Black Friday episode actually will help you with any launch you plan. So join me next week on the Black Friday episode if you really want to know how to effectively set up a launch. Doing the planning ahead of time, creating a momentum in your business is the best way to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact. If you are struggling right now to make that connection with your audience, to grow your audience, to get leads, especially high quality leads, connect with me. Go to yourmarketingmatchmaker.com and sign up for a free 30-minute marketing evaluation call. We can do a lot in 30 minutes. Thank you for listening to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. Please head over to Apple iTunes and leave a review so we can hear from you. And if you are a coach, consultant, or online course creator who are looking to grow your business, increase your income, and scale your impact, connect with me at yourmarketingmatchmaker.com. I look forward to hearing from you.